Well, it was at the flea market, and there's this little Mexican guy selling CDs, and I bought a bunch. So let's go look at him as I continue to feed that blasted iPod. I started out looking at the DVDs in that bin, and asked the guy, and a bunch of crap, little old movies, double feature DVDs, real cheap stuff for $3, he was saying. And then I went over to the CDs, and he said $1 each, which sounded pretty decent, although a lot of them were scratched up beyond repair. Or I think you could buff them out. I don't have a buffer though, but I think some you just can never get back. But anyway, I looked around and I saw Diana DeGarmo from American Idol. Forgot what season it was. I think it was one of the suckiest seasons ever. In fact, but she was alright. I liked her, and she's worth $1 for a single, which is not too bad. It's a little, overboard, but it's fun. Dreams, I believe. Don't Cry Out Loud. I liked her better than that, what is that? Fantasia? Yeah, I liked her better than Fantasia. I thought Fantasia was kind of like a poor man's Macy Gray, and I was like, ugh, don't let her win. Actually, before the season even started, I was really pulling for LaToya London. Yeah, LaToya London. But she didn't win. But that's a hometown girl in Georgia. She reminds me of my dog Gigi if she was a human. That's what I always think of her as. Gigi, the one that catches all the balls like crazy. And she has a good voice. So, that was a good purchase. Now, I got this. It didn't have any artwork on it, but it's the same cover. They're called Dream House, and they take popular songs, I guess. This is what I found out. Like Let's Live for Today and Stay and Forever, and they make them into like hip-hop songs and stuff. Didn't really put any of those songs on my iPod, but they're interesting. I mean, I may listen to it a few more times before I ever put anything from it on my iPod or get used to it. But I like it. It's different. And this, y'all may remember, this is Harvey Danger. Where Have All the Merrymakers Gone? And I didn't even know who sung it, but they're the ones that sung, where is it? Ooh. They're the ones that sung right there, number 2nd track, Flagpole Sitta, which I've only heard. I remember hearing throughout the 90s, but I never really knew who sung it. And that's a real good CD to have. That's a really good song. I like that song. And the rest of the CD is decent too. I mean, it's not great, but it's decent. It's cool cover art. Orange House. But yeah, Flagpole Sitta. I remember hearing that the first time in one of Weird Al's polka parties off that 96 album, Bad Hair Day. So yeah, good to have that. And some other good songs. I put the whole CD on my iPod because they're good. Alright. And we got, I never heard of these people before, but the cover art kind of spoke to me. I just love that kind of weird, old-fashioned clip art feel. Like the Mountaineers had. If I did on my second one I did of these. And this is Nickel Creek, This Side, album's name. And they're a all-string instrument band, you see. And they're good. They don't like being called, bluegrass. And I understand why, because different bands, they don't want to be labeled a certain genre. And and whenever they go different from that genre, people are going to yell, "You sold out, man, you sold out." But they are kind of bluegrassy, but also like popish too. It's fun stuff. In fact, I have a song right here that I've listened to 25 times within the last day, which is really a good sign. It's Spit on a Stranger, number 2. Here's a little.
However you feel, whatever it takes, whenever it's real, whatever awaits me, whatever you need, however so slight.
Just real catchy and fun.
Whenever it's real, whenever it's right, I'm thinking long and hard about.
And I'm a whore for catchy. I guess his voice, it may get annoying after a while, but right now it's still fresh to me and it's still good. So that's a neat band. And sadly, they broke up recently, which is even a little sad. Or they went on a extended hiatus, which is never good. You know, people go on extended hiatuses and they never come back. So Nickel Creek, and they began in 1989, which is hard to believe, because they look very young. But I guess they got new members. I'm guessing that one, that guy right there is the oldest. Those two guys look, the girl and the boy look pretty young. But Nickel Creek, good band. And the last thing is, wait, I'm gonna turn this off. It's one of those punk rock comps, you know, that you usually see in the store for $4.99 or something. It had a price tag on here, but someone scratched it off. And it has, you know, the Ataris, Endo, the Coral, Pete Yorn, Flick. Some good bands on there. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna play a song here for a second. Let me pick which one was my favorite real fast. Alright, let's see here. Here's Flick's How's Your Sister? Cheap Date. That's good. Also, I like Memento, Nothing Sacred. The start here is really good. Sounds like that's badass right there, baby. That's badass. Yeah, that's pretty good. That one's on my iPod. So overall, some good purchases. I got some more I got from that guy. It's in his little cardboard box. And I'll show them another time. So, beat now Wolfpack. Almost forgot if I had to rate them from least favorite to favorite. I go least favorite, Diana DeGarmo. Come on, I want to say DeGrammo or DeGarmo. DeGarmo. Dreams. Then Dream House. Then it starts getting good, really good with Cheap Date, which is a good comp. Some good songs, some good bands on there. Then we got Harvey Danger. Flagpole Sitter, people. Classic. And also you got some other good songs on there. And then my favorite of this batch is Nickel Creek. Really, really cool stuff. Alright. Later.